Dear students, in this video we are going to talk about Ethereum. So first I will introduce you with Ethereum, and then we will see the history of Ethereum. So Ethereum is one of the famous blockchain platform which is used these days, and it was founded by Vitalik Buterin in the year 2013. So Ethereum was basically invented because the founder felt that the Bitcoin scripting language, which was used in Bitcoin, it is very restrictive for writing smart contract. So it was primarily intended as a means for executing smart contract in a decentralized fashion. So that is how it started, and in even today that is one of the biggest use case of Ethereum. So the smart contracts basically which are used in Ethereum, they are known as decentralized application or DApps, and they run on Ethereum virtual machine. So we'll see about Ethereum virtual machine in more detail in the coming lectures. So it is referred to as basically Ethereum is known as a public network which is similar to Bitcoin, and there is a public Ethereum network that runs, and there is a set of peers, that is the nodes that run this network. So it can also be a private or permission version of Ethereum is also possible. So it is also possible to Ethereum code base and then run it as a private network or a permission network with just few nodes or less number of node. So that is also possible. So it can also be a permission network, and it is also a open source software. So Ethereum does not have Ethereum does have its own cryptocurrency which is called as similar, which is similar to Bitcoin, and it's Ether, and there are mainnet of Ethereum which is so today if you could see there are over 2000 nodes available in the mainnet of Ethereum, but there are very large number of nodes now running in the public Ethereum network, and the average block formation time in Ethereum is about 15 to 17 seconds, whereas as compared to Bitcoin it was around 10 minutes, as we have earlier seen. Okay, so this is about Ethereum. Now let us look into the history of Ethereum. So now this is Ethereum, and it began developed by Ethereum Foundation, which is a Swiss non-profit organization, but it has a contribution which is coming from much broader community. So there is a big community behind Ethereum that is contributing to that code. So just a very brief history of how Ethereum has evolved, and here only the major events in a life cycle of Ethereum are covered. So the Ethereum white paper actually came in late 2013, and the project was announced in the year 2014, and then there was a yellow paper with more detail about Ethereum that came in mid 2014, and then the Ethereum Foundation was established, and after that in July 2014 was the first initial coin offering was done for Ethereum. So initial coin offerings is basically known as ICO. So it had this good technical backing. So Ethereum is having good technical backing with the papers like yellow paper, white paper, and Ethereum Foundation before they come up with the first or initial coin offering. Then the live blockchain came out a year later, And since then, this is actually seen as a rapid growth in the network itself, in the valuation of Ether. So it is really grown multifold. Since then, the several large financial institutions have looked at variants of Ether for the permission version for enterprise use cases, and that is also it became quite popular. So many variant of Ethereum had come like Corda, Quorum, and all. After that, the first production ready version of Ethereum was released in March 2016, and there have been a various attack on Ethereum was also observed after that. But these attacks are basically on the smart contract or the logic which is written in terms of smart contract which is running in Ethereum. So Ethereum, that have been various attacks on them, and most notable of them was the DAO attack, which was already explained to you in my initial classes, which causes several millions of dollars to be signed off from the smart contracts that held those that value, and as a result that actually ended up in the hard fork of Ethereum. So people actually ended up reversing certain blocks in blockchain, going back in the past and then creating a fork from there to do so do not have this hacker has taken away all their money. Okay, so that was a very momentous occasion where people actually undid some operations on blockchain. So generally it won't happen. Smart contract, once it is done, it is done, we cannot change that. But there have been a lot of security attacks on Ethereum smart contract over the last couple of years, and in also in the year 2017, the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance was formed, and this was again looking at how Ethereum can be used for enterprise use cases, and how some of these shortcomings of Ethereum for enterprise use cases can be overcome. So this is the brief history of Ethereum where the major events are considered.